Hey guys, it's Joey Gaming and welcome back to another video here on the Joey Gaming YouTube channel. In today's video, we're going to be doing an interview of a commentary YouTuber by the name of Matic. Last Sunday when I released my video was called What is the Better YouTube Alternative? Storyfire vs. Oddsie. I discovered this YouTuber by the name of Matic. Matic is a commentary YouTuber with over 1,000 subscribers on YouTube and 150 on Otsy. I found his videos really interesting and I decided that I was going to do an interview to ask him some questions about Oddsie since he's pretty active on it and he actually gets a lot of good growth on Oddsie. So that's what this video is. We're going to be interviewing Matic. I actually went ahead and I talked to Matic and he was down for an interview. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and get into this interview. Hey there, Matic.
Oh,
How you doing, man?
I'm good. What's up?
Not much. I am so glad that you're willing to do this interview. I have so many questions I can't wait to ask you. You ready for this?
Yeah, let's go.
Alright, first question. What made you start posting content on Oddsie?
When have I started?
What
that-
made you start posting content?
Oh, what made me start? Well, what made me? I haven't heard about Odyssey before my friend Xeref. You probably don't know him, but yeah, he's a YouTuber and also a video creator on Odyssey. Xeref, he told me about this platform, and I was like, why not? Because it doesn't take much effort to post on Odyssey when you can just sync your YouTube channel with it. So I said, why not? And then in like 2 weeks, my video just blew up, and that's pretty much it.
Interesting. You know, out of all the other alternative platforms you can go to, Oddsie stands out very unique because you can sync your whole entire your YouTube channel. Granted, you need a certain amount of subscribers, certain amount of requirements, but fortunately enough, I do reach that. Compared to Storyfire, where it's a gatekeeped company, where they only allow certain users to come in, which is unfortunately very sad, but also at the same time somewhat understandable. Now, next question is, what feature would you like to see added to Otsy that YouTube currently has?
Oh, a feature. I really don't know about that because I don't use Odyssey that much for looking for watching content. I'm more just focused on uploading there, even though I don't do much. It really just uploads by itself. I like Odyssey from the creator side. I don't know too much about it from somebody who only just watches videos. So for a feature, I'm not really sure. I don't know.
So when I made my last video on Odsy last Saturday, I took a look at your videos, and your videos were very low quality. And that's not an insult towards you. That was the platform. Let's go watch this commentary video real quick. You know.
I know this title seems a bit provocative to
Also,
some
the quality is
and whatnot,
horrible.
But hear me out. So about a week ago, I made a video covering the benefits and the downsides of Odyssey. The video
So, to answer my own question, I would like to see a huge buff in quality because it's not just your videos. All the other videos were like stuck at a certain resolution, like 420p. Yeah.
Yeah, I also noticed that, but wait, if I look at a video, you do have like a quality checkbox, and you can choose which quality you want, from auto to 180p. But then on some videos, this checkbox just doesn't exist for some reason.
Very interesting. Very interesting. I think over time, I think they will fix it out. This is somewhat a new platform, and there's obviously gonna be some problems with it. So, yeah. Next question.
Yes.
Next question is, what feature would you like to see added to YouTube that Oddsie has? So basically, like a reverse to the previous question.
Okay. Well, I gotta think about this one a bit. um, what does Odyssey have? I I guess with YouTube, when you're a small YouTube used to have a requirement for you to you only needed like 10,000 subscribers, I think. Not 10,000 subscribers, 10,000 views and 1,000 subscribers to monetize your content. Well, um, now it's harder for you to actually monetize your content on YouTube, and when you're a small YouTuber and you don't get as much views, you're pretty much working for free. Now on Odyssey, you can start kind of monetizing right away, even though you don't make much. You still get something, so you're not working for free. So I would say on YouTube, the 4,000 hour watch time is, kind of rough. Um, I have I have only hit 4,000 hours of watch time on one of my channels that has nothing to do with commentary. But yeah, after like 6 years on YouTube, I'd say the hardest thing to do was get that watch time, and I like how Odyssey just doesn't have the requirement. It's such a high requirement. I don't know if there's any requirements for you to be able to make money, but I know that I'm already gaining, what are these called? Libri coins, and yeah, that's pretty much the currency in Odyssey, which means you're making money, but of course not big amounts of it, but still you're doing some, you're getting something.
I'm kind of split with the whole currency. I think, in my opinion, I think it's really cool that you can get cryptocurrency and turn it into real cash.
Yeah,
But
yeah, I don't like currency either. I mean, if you want to say that, do you like currency?
currency, well, I love
Like
currency,
currency,
cryptocurrency.
crypto, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, currency, of
cryptocurrency.
course.
I personally don't mind the whole idea. It's just a kind of scammy, you know.
Yeah, there's a lot of people saying that the currency, this cryptocurrency called Libri, is gonna flop, and it's not gonna make it. Like if you, for example, if you search in Google, Libri coins to US dollars, you get like comments saying that it's not worth it and stuff like that. But what can you do?
Well, I think maybe the best thing you should do, in my opinion, as a creator, is to save as much and don't turn anything in. And so, if the cryptocurrency does blow up, you can just exchange it and make lots of
Yeah,
money. You know, that's
that's
kind of,
right. You should just,
yeah, just
because you don't actually pay anything to get this cryptocurrency. All you do is just sync YouTube channel in, so it's kind of, you don't do much, so you can just leave it in there, and if it blows up, then
you're actually
pretty
getting
much up.
paid to watch videos on this platform, which is kind of
Yeah, that's
interesting. You
true.
know.
Yeah, that's true as well.
I was watching a few of your
But
videos and I keep getting these points, you know. I also watch Optimus. I don't know if you know him or some ordinary gamers. He's also,
oh yeah, yeah, I know all
I
of
was
them.
getting okay, next question. Next question.
Oh,
Where
wait, do they have Odyssey?
yeah, some
Oh,
ordinary
okay, I
gamers and
didn't know that.
Optimus do. Yeah, they
I
were,
didn't know that.
yeah, it's really cool. My next question is, where do you see Oddsie in the next 2 to 3 years?
Oh, um, first I would like to know, maybe if you know this question, how old is Odyssey now?
No
Do
idea,
you know that?
honestly. Let me look it up real quick.
Mm,
I'm not really seeing any information coming up.
uh-huh. Um, mm, I'd say Odyssey, obviously, it's not gonna be anything like YouTube, not anytime soon, not anytime probably in the future, because YouTube is Odyssey is still no match for YouTube, not by far. there's no way you can get that many users on your site as YouTube has. Pretty much everyone knows YouTube, from grandmas to 2-year-olds.
Very true.
About all, yeah. So I'd say in 2 to 3 years, it's gonna become more popular.
But it won't take over
But
YouTube. It won't be like TikTok.
no, not by far. Not in.
Okay.
No way.
Let's say hypothetically, Odsee does really well in 2022 and 2023, and YouTube starts freaking out. How do you think YouTube would react to Odsee? Like, introduce features similar to Odsee, like how they made how they made YouTube Shorts in response to TikTok.
Oh yeah. Yeah. How can I answer this one? Yeah, they when they saw TikTok blowing up, they did do that, but I don't know what they would take from Otsy. I really don't know, and I don't think it. As I said before, it will ever come to the point where YouTube gets scared, because it's YouTube. We're talking about YouTube.
Well, they freaked out over TikTok, so.
Yeah, but TikTok is a different thing, I guess. Odyssey is more. It's closer to YouTube. It's basically just like YouTube. But TikTok is not YouTube. You can watch like documentaries. You can
Very
watch.
True. Very true. Unless you want to watch
longer
500
videos.
parts, like part 1, part 2, part 3.
Yeah. So TikTok is pretty much just for you to scroll through, and then pretty much get addicted to it, because a lot of people just get addicted to scrolling through 60 seconds long videos, and then it just grew, and now it's bigger than YouTube, I think.
Interesting. Honestly, the reason why I support alternative platforms like Odsee and Storyfire and whatever else platforms is not to move YouTube entirely. You know what? I love YouTube. I love the platform how it is. YouTube is the person made me the person I am today. I love YouTube, and I don't want to ever see this company fail. But I cannot stand all the new policies that YouTube are doing, like removing the dislikes and rounding the subscriber counts up and all the other BS they've been doing. I want to support another company, and if that company is treating their creators better and actually listening and not doing BS policy changes, then YouTube be like, oh shoot, we gotta start listening to our community, and those, think twice before doing something stupid, because YouTube has no serious competition. They can do whatever they want, and us as the community can't do anything about it, because where are you gonna go? What other platforms are you gonna go?
Yeah, that's true. I agree with that completely.
Like, my goal on these alternative platforms is not have these platforms be bigger than YouTube, but to put pressure on YouTube and say to YouTube, saying, hey, if you don't treat us right, we will all move to these all different platforms, to your competitors. It's like, oh wow, I love Coke. Coke is so good, but they changed the flavor of one of my favorite drinks. They changed the ingredients, and now it doesn't taste right. I'm gonna switch to Pepsi. So that's where I kind of sit on that. Next question is, has Otsy affected your YouTube channel? Like, more traffic to your channel?
Oh, not really. But all I can say about this is that on Odyssey, or Otsy, however you want to call it, I call it Odyssey. So the videos that do great on Odyssey are the ones that just flop on YouTube, and vice versa. I don't know why, but for some reason it is like that. Yeah. I can, if I make a video on YouTube about a certain creator, let's say a smaller creator, like I did about, I don't know if you know who this is, but Young Defiant. So he's a YouTube creator that just shits on pretty much all shows, all animes, on all movies. And there's a small community on YouTube that will give you those views. So my videos got like 3K views in total, maybe
Dang,
more,
dude.
from 2 videos. But then on Odyssey, nobody really knows this person, so the videos flopped on there. But then when I created a video about Odyssey on Odyssey, I got a lot of views on there, and it flopped on YouTube. I mean, that's probably reasonable since it's talking about Odyssey.
So when you first,
But
so as my
yeah,
experience on Odyssey, I recently, like about a week ago, is linked my
can I
YouTube channel, synced
can
it.
I check your Odyssey?
Yeah, sure. My Odyssey is not doing well at all. I don't got any views. I don't know what the secret formula is, but my Odyssey
Oh,
is
okay, I
not
see it. I
doing
see it.
well.
Yeah.
I recently started
Uh,
moved some content over. Um, and my recent videos are not really doing well on Odyssey, so I don't know if it takes time.
I guess the only thing I can ask right now is which ones are the ones that you didn't have before before creating Odyssey? Like which ones were the ones that came out on Odyssey the time you released them on YouTube? Which
Okay,
videos?
that's the Ukraine, Keemstar, and the
Okay,
NFT
okay.
ones.
Yeah, of course. For me, I'm just so you know, I think it was somewhere around the video called Only JS, the most hated TikToker,
Hmm?
or Leafy's back on YouTube. Somewhere there, I would say. And as you can see, the videos before that don't have much views. I mean,
Hmm.
now they started getting them as my channel started getting
So
traction.
interesting. So when
But
you first moved here, you were actually doing a little bit better. For me, I'm kind of struggling right now. I'm not sure why. Um, m-
yeah, but
Maybe it's the time
I
of
feel
day for
like
Odyssey. You
yeah,
know?
I feel like if you just keep on uploading a video or two, will eventually get into the algorithm. The platform is pretty small, so I feel like that's why you can get a lot of views even by being a small creator.
Yeah.
Or maybe I was just lucky. I don't know. I've never been this lucky on any platforms to just get to what, like 150 followers in like a week or two.
Yeah, I
And yeah,
personally
that's
think for
crazy.
me, I upload at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every day because that's where most of my viewers are. And that number switches between 1 p.m., 1 p.m., 11 p.m., all these different type of times. So every month I go ahead and say, hey guys, for the month of April, we're going to have this upload schedule. For the month of February, we're going to have this. For July, for so what and so forth, right? So
Uh-huh.
maybe when I change my schedule, I might get more views. Maybe it's the time of day where I'm uploading these. But right now, my account's not doing well. But once again, I just started, so it may take time. Um,
I feel like mm, you're making a video on Odyssey right now.
yes,
So
and I have
I'm gonna
another.
say
Well, for me,
I'm gonna
I'm
say this video is gonna flop on YouTube and do good on Odyssey. This
this
that's all I
interview
can say.
probably
Yeah, I
probably.
feel like it is.
Uh, I do have an Odyssey video coming out today. Um, February 20th. This is a video comparing Storyfire and Odyssey, and this is the video where I found your channel and I thought, hey, maybe I should
No,
have an
okay.
interview with this guy. The video, for the viewers wondering, I'm planning on releasing this video on Thursday the 24th of February, so yeah, I upload every other day. So my next question is, how do you think commentary? How well do you think commentary works on Odsy? I know you had a negative response, and some people were kind of upset and saying, "Oh, don't bring the YouTube stuff here to Odyssey." I know you got some toxic comments and stuff.
Yep, that's right. People here on Odyssey, I feel like the reason for them being so toxic and stuff is because Odyssey doesn't censor them much, and also feel like they just, for some reason on YouTube, people like to be more respectful than on these other
Hmm.
sites. And for the commentary, I'd say um I I I think people just dislike YouTube. As you said, don't bring this YouTube stuff on here. I feel like they switch to Odyssey just because they don't like YouTube. And then when they see a little bit of a clickbaity title like that one was, I was talking about what, like, I think Belle Dauphine, why she isn't coming back. Um, they just felt the need to, to tell me that it was ass or something. I don't know, because when I made the first Odyssey video, that one got just only positive responses. I mean, I think it got like one or two negative but negative comments. But other than that, there were positive because I guess I didn't really I didn't clickbait anything in the title or the thumbnail. I had some solid points. And yeah, but on YouTube, you know how it is. If you don't, at least clickbait a little bit, your video is pretty much doomed, I guess.
Okay.
So
interesting. So final question. What if, let's say, we get Leafy's here, we get Keemstar, we get Optimus, we get all the major commentary people, and they all move to Oddsie? How do you think that's going to affect? And you know what? Let's expand it to all major creators, like Mr. Beast, maybe PewDiePie.
Yeah.
Do you think that will help Oddsie increases its chance on surpassing YouTube? I know we already said that that Oddsie passing YouTube is very unlikely. How do you think that would work if we get some major?
Yeah, I mean, if big creators like that would start supporting Odyssey and just advertising it, I feel like, of course, it's gonna blow up. How would it not? But then again, would Mr. Beast and people like that ever do something like that? I don't think Mr. Beast has an issue with
YouTube. I think it'd be more people who just
maybe he has one, but I don't think he wants to speak publicly about it.
Or
like maybe he feels, maybe he feels like, of course, like everyone that dislikes YouTube removing dislikes was a bad idea. But I feel like he just wouldn't mention that in any of his videos.
That's very true.
And he would keep it for himself.
That's very
other
true.
Than what?
Mr. Beast, you know that one guy that was whipping off Mr. Beast and one of his, I think it was Chandler or someone else. He was making a reference to it, and Mr. Beast was not having it or something like that. I don't know. I think people who move to Odyssey is someone that is usually that does not like YouTube or has a problem with YouTube. For example, most of the commentary community. YouTube does not like the commentary community much, right? And you can't make certain videos on certain topics without them getting censored, or you can't make money on it, or straight up removing the videos. So we might see that move over. Once again, we do have Optimus and some ordinary gamers on it, but at my knowledge right now, Optimus and some ordinary gamers has not made a video on Otsy yet.
Yeah.
So
and one final thing I would say is that if you're making a video, so I guess for anyone watching that is like a creator, they should make Odyssey, because if, let's say, this thing does happen, let's say a lot of creators start advertising Odyssey, that would mean that we that were here before this whole platform blew up, we have a major advantage. You just have a major advantage, and you're just gonna, I guess, blow up with the platform.
Honestly, if everyone has a time machine, they would go back into 2009 and start a YouTube
that's
channel,
true.
So maybe the golden opportunity is now, because think about it. Who thought YouTube was going to blow up back in 2009,
Yep.
So maybe if we work on content here, right, and we blow up, we could be the next PewDiePie or the next Leafy's here,
Yes.
So, anyways, this is the end of the interview. Thank you guys so much for watching. Check out Matic. He uploads some amazing content. I would say some of his videos, or most of his videos, are better than mine. He's an amazing creator, and he deserves more support, you know? He has some awesome videos, so go ahead and check him out. Anyways, any final words, any thoughts you want to say, Matic?
I guess just what I just said. Come join Odyssey if you're a creator. It's awesome, and yeah.
All right. All right,
That's it.
guys. Thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe, and see ya. Peace. Before the video ends, I just have one more thing. Well, it's actually Matic. Matic has one more thing. He says that mature/sexual content actually does better on YouTube compared to Odyssey. The videos on YouTube get 1,000 views, but the ones on Odyssey flop, and it doesn't even break 50 views. Matic wants to say this one last thing, and yeah. Anyways, guys, if you enjoyed this interview, let me know by leaving a comment. Make sure you guys go check out Matic. Like I said earlier, he's an amazing creator. He needs more recognition. Honestly, I would say his videos are better than mine. He puts a lot more effort into his videos than I do in my videos. Anyways, guys, have a great day, and make sure you guys check out Odysee and Matic. Bye.